Yeah, good morning. Um, I couldn't hold it again. The thoughts coming to my mind about the urgent need for formation. Formation. The greatest treasure we have remains human being. The human person is the greatest thing we have. Every other thing, the sun, the moon, buildings, roads, food, they are at the service of man. And that is why when a human being is not really human, it is the greatest disaster ever. And that is what I notice painfully, why it pains me. And again, I want to remind everybody, everywhere we are, that we are precious. And therefore, we need to, first of all, see and appreciate this pressure, this not pressure, but this treasure, and then help it to manifest through formation. Formation means that we need to grow, we need to learn how to live, we need to learn how to think, learn how to talk, learn how to stay with people, learn how to listen, learn how to cook, learn how to do things well. So that's what I mean by formation and its need. Because every other thing we are doing and we do not form ourselves and we do not grow daily, we become a disaster. We are still fortunate to have human beings. If you leave Africa and go to Europe, they are suffering for lack of human beings. They have things, but they don't have human beings. And that's why they suffer loneliness. So we that have human beings, let us appreciate and form human beings so that the good in us will come out. There is that good inside every one of us which needs to come out, but it should come out through formation. And therefore, I want to encourage anybody, especially those who have active function in this issue of formation. By that I mean people like pastors, people like priests, people like teachers, people like parents, people like elder brothers, people like friends, and therefore everybody. Please remember that we have influence on people, we have influence on our friends, on our followers. For example, those who have followers, know that there is something you are impacting in the society by anybody who is reading or listening to what you are saying. There is something you are impacting in that person's life. Please take this function seriously, because you are either harming or making things better. Okay, for example, go to the internet. What you find about marriages, what you find about friendships are things that create mistrust. For example, men are scam, women are scam. In the mind of many people married, what are we creating? For example, so or this issue of trying to bloat money, wealth, as if it is the center, you are destroying the society. I understand. I completely understand that it pains me, and I wish things were the other way. And I completely do my best. That government contributes a great deal, but the government is a product of human beings who are not formed to be content. So again, the problem is formation. Let us not take this lightly. And so There is need for so many collaborators. For teachers, we need those who will teach young people. We need those who will teach families. We need, first of all, to understand that we are not that good person we used to think we are. Let me explain. I am married to somebody, for example. I don't even know the person. I presume I know the person. We don't even listen to ourselves. I am thinking in my own way. The person is thinking in her own way. Let us calm down. Can couples begin to listen to the same thing at the same time so that their mind will begin to grow together? Maybe follow one good series of maybe reflections or talks or formation about the family. Listen to that together. I'm not saying the woman is listening to something else, the man is listening to something else. No. And based on what you people listen together, share your thoughts. People who are living together as family, listen to one thing together. Calm down and stop all these presumptions and assumptions that we are good. We are not that good. We are very horrible people. Inside, there is that goodness, but that is yet to come out. Because if we work on ourselves, appreciate the good things we are, will not be triggered by external things. For example, immediately I see somebody, I think that by showing her money, she becomes my friend, or because he has money, I think I can marry. So all those external nonsense onto which many wonderful things like marriages are based. People do not know them. Like very senseless way of living because we do not know our worth. If there is election, just little money, people will sell their worth because they don't have foundation. Can we focus on discovering these good things we have inside? Collectively helping ourselves, maybe as friends, to be growing together, to be growing in patience, to be growing in how to talk, to be growing in listening. This is formation because it is only here that we can found anything that lasts. I've not talked anything, but I'm only trying to say that we are forming ourselves by whatever we are doing. We are impacting on those who are, especially our friends, by our choices, by what we say. We are not islands, so everybody is impacting, and we should be learning. We should be open to see the good things that we need to learn from people. Again, in our families, let us stop presuming that we know it all. Parents, priests, teachers, let us humbly, calmly, patiently, listening to people, try to help them. I understand that these sectors of people, those who build human beings, are not appreciated at all. Yes, but you are doing something wonderful, which is the best. Every other thing is wasted. We need teachers, we need priests, we need parents, good ones, we need good friends. So everything is needed. And therefore, whatever is needed is what should be offered. So the best thing I can offer is being a good person. The best thing you can offer is being a good person. Everything I've been trying to see is about formation. Sounds a little bit vague, yeah, but I couldn't but help to see. Let us continue to form ourselves, and God bless you.